While the cast of Outer Banks films new episodes, fans of the Netflix series are busy theorizing about what could happen in Season 3. From JJ and Kiara's potential relationship to John B's father being the villain. Here are some of the most plausible theories for Outer Banks Season 3. First up, JJ and Kiara will get together. Outer Banks fans want more Pogue-on-Pogue action in the form of Kiara and JJ finally sealing the deal. Ki and JJ just need to get together already, said one fan in a Reddit thread predicting the new season. Since JJ and Kiara have shown that they deeply care for one another, this theory is pretty plausible and could easily lead them into becoming one of the best ships on Outer Banks. It seems like fans aren't the only ones theorizing though. The Giara ship has already low-key been confirmed by the showrunners. Writer Josh Pate told Entertainment Weekly that teen romance and drama were a big part of the show, and they want to explore the Key-Pope relationship further. Wait till Giara fans hear about this. They'll be over the moon. Another is that Rafe Cameron's redemption arc. All Rafe wanted in Season 2 was his father's approval, and that meant crossing Sarah in any way he could. Still, fans are hopeful Rafe will turn a new leaf in the upcoming season of the Netflix series. Viewers really want Rafe to focus on himself instead of making life hell for others. It seems like he's not playing the antagonist, but that doesn't mean he doesn't deserve his own redemption arc, or does it? In Season 2, Rafe really did hit a new low when he shot at John B. and Sarah, hitting her in the stomach. Can Sarah finally begin the healing process by forgiving her brother? It's a possibility, and that could start Rafe's redemption arc in Outer Banks Season 3. Next, Pope will have a new love interest. Pope and Kiara explored the idea of a relationship in Season 2 of Outer Banks, but things got complicated. There was just too much going on in Kiara's relationship with her parents to commit to something with Pope fully, but that didn't stop them from being super intimate with each other. However, Pope and Key will likely be over by the time Season 3 rolls around, considering the showrunners' plans for her and JJ. But fans don't think Pope will be lonely for too long. Viewers definitely want to see Pope and Cleo happen, and there's lots of prediction that they might. Cleo joined the Pogues in Season 2, so it's possible for the two to find romance in the coming episodes. Fingers crossed. The next is that the Pogues will have success. In the first 2 seasons of Outer Banks, the Pogues go on 2 unsuccessful treasure hunts. First, they're looking for $400 million in gold from the Royal Merchant ship, and later, they're after Pope's birthright, the Cross of Santo Domingo. Many fans want to see a win for the Pogues in Season 3. One fan wrote that they hope the main crew actually gets to accomplish something in Season 3 and doesn't have stuff get taken away from them, as it happened in the last 2 seasons. Hopefully, the fans won't be left waiting for too long. Up next, John B's mythical bandana. In Season 2, Carla Limbri seeks a mythical healing shroud, rumored to be hidden in the Cross of Santo Domingo. Limbri's ailment was unclear, but the shroud was deemed vital to saving her life. Many fans think the shroud might actually be John B's bandana, which Big John Rutledge gave to him. There are multiple examples of the bandana keeping the Pogues alive through near-impossible situations in the previous season. Yes, it does seem a bit silly, but Outer Banks has been known for some reckless plotlines before, so this one isn't entirely unbelievable. And another is that John B's father will kill Ward. One of the best parts of Season 2 was finding out that John B's dad was alive. John B had been lost for years and was willing to die to find out what happened to his father. This realization could finally bring clarity to John B in Season 3. But things might not be so simple after all. What if John B Sr. isn't as clean-cut as viewers were led to believe? One Reddit user had a pretty convincing theory that suggested Big John might actually be the villain. Finding out that the supposed victim in the story could actually be the antagonist would be an epic plot twist and would easily have fans on the edge of their seats, don't you think? It wasn't until John B became closer with Ward Cameron that he realized what happened to his father after his disappearance. When an argument broke out over treasure on the boat, Ward pushed John B Sr., causing his head to hit the boat, and it was presumed that John B Sr. had died. With Ward now wandering the streets instead of being in jail, some believe that John B Sr. will be the one to finally kill Ward. Considering that Ward had tried to kill him, it's a fairly plausible theory, as fans are sure John B will want revenge for what happened to him. Up next, John B and Sarah's real wedding. John B and Sarah had the classic romance trope. They went from being enemies to friends to lovers. Many viewers felt like their love story was rushed, but they had been through so much together that their feelings for each other obviously escalated in the past 2 seasons. After a hectic couple of weeks, John B asked Sarah to marry him, which she accepted. In their own way, they had their ceremony and were married, in each other's eyes at least. While they aren't legally married, some fans think a real wedding awaits. One Reddit user wrote that John B and Sarah might get a real wedding at the end of the new season, or perhaps they might pull a plot twist on fans and make them break up. We can never trust the writers. Now, in other related news, CARLACIA Grant promises twists and turns in the new season. CARLACIA Grant recently spoke out about the forthcoming season of the Netflix series and how her character, Cleo, will evolve in Outer Banks Season 3. Speaking to Hollywood Life, Grant said that all of Season 2's cliffhangers will make sense. She added that there's going to be a lot of things that haven't been well explained, which will be explained in Season 3. Grant elaborated that the new episodes will tie into the first 2 seasons and address everything that was teased previously. She didn't get specific, but we do have a few ideas about the Outer Banks plot points she's referring to. She also said the Outer Banks cast group chat went crazy after they got the scripts for the first 2 episodes of Season 3. She said it was unexpected, for real. The twists and turns that are going to happen, it's all so unexpected. At the end of Outer Banks Season 2, Cleo had officially joined the Pogue life. After successfully escaping the evil Camerons, Cleo and the rest of the Pogues start fresh on Poguelandia, the island they were deserted on. Next, Outer Banks fans questioned some of the Netflix series' plot points. At this point, it's unclear what will be explained in Season 3. While they were waiting, fans found a lot of plot holes throughout the first 2 seasons of the Netflix series. Firstly, some fans took issue with how freely the gold, worth $400 million, was moved around. And then there's the issue of how Scooter Grubbs ever got the information about Big John Rutledge back to his wife if he died in a storm on the way home. Later in Season 2, it's kind of hard to believe how quickly Sarah and John B recovered from their injuries, which was a gunshot wound and alligator bite. Moreover, Ward Cameron's confession about killing Sheriff Peterkin freed Rafe Cameron from prison despite his fingerprints on the weapon. Will Season 3 make sense of all this mess? Only time will tell. Next, Rudy Pankow signs the CAA. Rudy Pankow is best known for his role as JJ in Outer Banks, as well as in the Sony film Uncharted, opposite Mark Wahlberg and Tom Holland, where he plays the younger version of Holland's brother. With both franchises being super popular, it seems like Pankow is making his way up the industry. Pankow will next be seen as the lead in the comedy drama film Chocolate Lizards, based on the 1999 novel of the same name. Erwin Vanderveer, a Harvard-educated actor whose car breaks down outside Buffalo, Texas. There, he meets roughneck Merle Lusky, played by Thomas Hayden Church, who's about to lose his oil drilling operation, unless he can come up with the money to pay off his banknote. The movie also stars Carrie-Anne Moss, Julio Cesar Cedillo, and Bruce Dern. Is Pankow finally about to get his big break? We'll have to see. Lastly, Outer Banks Season 3 release date predictions. On February 28th, Outer Banks' official account posted photos announcing that production on Season 3 had begun. No official release date had been announced for Season 3 yet. Given that production is about midway, with filming reportedly wrapping up in August, we estimate the new season won't drop until late 2022 or early 2023. And that's a wrap for this video. Which fan theories about Outer Banks Season 3 do you think are true? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.